Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I have another mystery box here from my storage unit. I'm just trying to get organized with all my art supplies. I'm calling this video What's in the Box Wednesday. So here we go. This is just a blank journal. I haven't done anything with it yet. Sometimes I cover it with construction paper, sometimes I use wallpaper and then decorate it. I've made some really pretty ones with these and given them away as gifts. This is an old book that I started gluing things down in years ago. Mostly just ideas about home decor or ideas about artwork, just different ideas. Most of it's blank. So I could also turn this into a journal. I like the idea of doing a spiral bound journal. I've never done one of those before. So we're gonna put that in the journal pile. Got some more labels. We've got a bit of Yiddish text here. We've got some large index cards, some envelopes. This is Tim Holtz Ideology words and saying stickers. So you can use these in your artwork or, you know, in your art journal or when you make a collage. Those are really fun. I'm gonna put those aside where I can find them later. This is an old spiral, started out life as a course book, praise, Maranatha Music praise book. I think I've taken one of the covers off. And this is just a book where I started gluing things down in. Looks like on this particular day I was kind of exploring the color purple. Probably got some other things in here. I think there's some stenciling in here somewhere. Yep, there's a little bit of stenciling. This is just a really cool image that I found in a magazine. So that's really fun. I'm gonna put that with the journals. This is just an empty storage thing where you can sort out little tiny pieces for your collage. This is a book that I started putting stamps in. So I've kind of organized them sort of into mini themes on the pages. This was missing for a long time, so I'm also going to put it with the Tim Holtz words so that I can find it more easily. Got some random paper plates. Probably I was thinking about using those as holders for paint or palettes. We have an ATC artist trading card for one of my friends that's been floating around, so I'll put that aside so I can give that to her. Oh my goodness. This is a real horse shoe that was actually worn by one of my friend's horses. I had taken a class with her horses some years ago, and at the end she gave us each one of these. By the way, I learned that if you're going to hang this up, you want to do it in this direction. The idea being that your luck doesn't run out. So if you hang these up in your house, make sure they're going this way, right? If you're superstitious. So there's some beads in there and some wire that I need to give back to my friend. I never finished that project. I should probably put that on my short list of projects to get done. And then we have another bag of, this looks like jewelry that somebody gave me. If you guys remember in my last video, I had a lot of broken jewelry. This jewelry, I don't know, this is some random cord. This jewelry, I don't think it's broken. It's just pieces that people gave me. This looks like it's to a Fitbit charger. It is a Fitbit charger. So yeah, just, ooh, I think I have the other earring like this somewhere. So I'm gonna put that in a different spot because this is not broken jewelry. This is jewelry that can actually be used still. We have another green art mat. Still is in the packaging. Let's see, we've got some random notes and correspondence. Probably some private information on there. So I'm gonna put that aside. This is a really great insert. I want to say that it came from isn't it beautiful? I want to say that it came from inside of an encyclopedia, or maybe I got it at a used book sale, or maybe it was in the National Geographic magazine. But just look at the images on this. This is all about Hawaii and the flowers that are there, and it's just gorgeous. It's quite large. So it would be hard to cut it up, but maybe I can use it in such a way where I can make it into a journal. On the other side is a map of the islands. Maybe I can use it in such a way that I can make a journal out of it and the person can just unfold it and each page is something new. So that's a really great piece. I just got to figure out how to use it. Okay, here's a little box of artist trading cards that I've already started. Looks like I was playing with the color pink. So I have these images that came out of an old book regarding different kinds of flowers. So it looks like I've started some of these artist trading cards. This one's closer to being done. I added some trim on the bottom and glued some pearls down. So these are ATCs that are already started, along with a whole bunch of fun little pink bits to add to them. I'll put that somewhere where I can find them easily. And we have an empty box top. I have no idea where the bottom is. This might be a nice tray to use on my art table when I'm working with tiny little things, just to kind of keep them all in one spot so they're not rolling around. A bit of lace. I recently used that in some of my journals. This is a little package. This is all about clocks. I think I got them off Temu before I realized that Temu was stealing people's ideas and selling them for super cheap. At some point, I am going to do a whole journal about time. And there's just so many of these. Oh, in addition to clocks, it looks like we have teapots. So that's kind of fun. I collect teapots. I have quite a number of them. I've given a lot of them away over time because I just don't have the room, but it might be fun to do a tiny little journal about teapots. So I have those. That'll be fun. And we have a fold-up box inside the box for more storage. All right, this is a super funny piece. I had forgotten about this. It says, "You have stuff to do." It's a picture of this sheep with their tongue hanging out. So funny. Little elastic closure, just a little notepad. So fun. I don't know if I'll keep that for myself just because it's so funny and cute, or if I'll give it to someone as a gift, or I could even make it into a journal and just have it be a journal that flips this way. That could be really fun. Looks like we have some plastic bags. Something came in. This is some more of that heavy fabric that I've shown you before in some of the videos that I've shown you regarding journals I've made. It's quite stiff. I got it at a thrift store for super cheap. Put that with the textiles here. And then we have some paper napkins. I think they came from the dollar store. Really pretty design. At some point, I am going to try to decoupage these napkins onto something. You can also do image transfers with these using your jelly plate. I've also seen people fuse these onto wax paper or freezer paper to make paper. So that's an experiment waiting to happen right there. Oh my goodness, what's in here? Oh my goodness. Okay, another box inside the box. This looks to be mostly buttons. Oh my goodness, look at these buttons. Whoa, lots of different buttons. It looks like I started sorting them at some point. Just tons of different buttons. There's a lot of these vintage buttons that are on their original papers. Streamline, La Mode, more Streamline. Just lots and lots of buttons. So one day all of my buttons will be sorted by color. I started that project. And I'm going to put that aside where I can put them with my other buttons because I think I have a whole box of just buttons. Here's some random kitty cat stickers that somebody probably sent me in a Happy Mail. We have an empty box. We can toss that. Okay, this was something that I found on my art table a few months ago. And I decided I was going to take this book and create a journal. So we've got some gold wrapping around it, which is wrapping that I was going to use as a closure. Looks like it's glued on the back. I don't know if I did that on purpose or not. So this book is called The Song of Bernadette. The beautiful and deeply moving story of the miracle at Lourdes by Franz Werfel. Don't know if I'm saying the names right. Anyway, this is a really old book. I mean, just look at the pages. Look at the coloring on the pages because of the aging process. It's just beautiful. Let's see if I can find a copyright. I don't see it. It might have fallen out. It looks like the beginning of the book started to fall apart. So anyway, I'm going to keep all that together with this gold ribbon. That is probably another journal. That one's going to be put on the back burner for a while because I have several journals started. So I'm going to save that for later. We have some more textiles. Got some bits of dress shirts. And this is a camisole with really pretty lace on it. It probably came from my friend Heather's house or a thrift store possibly. Some more random paper plates. This is a tiny little tea set. I think somebody probably gave this to me years ago. I'm not really sure where it came from, but it's super cute. Little tea set, including the sugar and creamer. So that's kind of neat. I might try to find someone who is making miniature houses or something. That would be something nice for someone else. Unless I decide to keep it and make them into dangles for journals. This is more buttons. Looks like I started sorting purple buttons. Put those with the buttons. This is a project. Oh my goodness. This is a project that I started many years ago and never finished. So basically it's just a glass vase. It's rectangular in shape. And my friend Heather at the time had a wall in her house that was this really pretty bright orange color. And I was making this for that room. She's since moved, and I don't know if she has any of this color in her house. Sorry, Heather. I got a good start on it, but it needs to be finished. This is a bag full of buttons that go with that project. We'll see if Heather's still interested in that. Another random box top. Some empty baggies. At the bottom of the box here, we're getting to the end. I have some more textiles. So what do we have in terms of textiles? We have this vintage handkerchief. It's got beautiful, beautiful cutout on it. Isn't that beautiful? And then the trim. I don't see a tag anywhere. It does have some stains on it. I think probably from being folded up inside of a box or wherever it came from. But maybe I can try to get the stains out, or, you know, at least rescue the edging of it. This is some red cardinal fabric. It's very soft. I have no idea where that came from. Random insert that came with some packaging or something. I really like this piece. This was something, packaging from something that someone ordered in the mail. It's a drawstring bag. I just love the bold blue and white stripe. So I have that. That might make a fun journal cover at some point. Or maybe just use it as it was originally intended, just as a bag. This is this interesting vinyl. So cheetah print, I guess. It's quite thin. You can hear how it sounds. Not sure what I would do with that, but I can put it in the fabric area for now. Another bit of fabric. I have no idea where that came from. This is a random bag. I think it was originally used to hold a camera or maybe essential oils. Not sure what to do with that. Here's a really pretty image. Looks like it came from a vintage magazine based on the advertisements on the back. Looks like someone glued a little bread thing, bread holder or bread tie. I might have done that. I don't really remember, but this would be great in a journal as a pull. So you could have a pocket in a journal and then pull this out. I might reinforce it with some cardstock on the back just so that it holds up, and it also gives someone a place to journal. Got some more plastic bags that are empty. Oh, here's the green buttons. Whole bunch of green buttons. I think at some point I was sorting out green and red buttons for Christmas related crafts. And we've got some random bits of paper. This was an experiment that I tried not too long ago. It was a sticker that came out of one of those antiquarian sticker books. And I was just playing with some distress ink. And so that was the effect that I got with that. Some graph paper of some sort. It's quite thick. I don't know. This might be like contact paper that you put in on a shelf. Another artist trading card to give to a friend. Good, I found 2 of those today. We have a random checkbook. This is, I have no idea. I think someone gave this to me. I have no idea what Faber-Castell is. It's from Germany, it looks like. Looks like random bits. Thumbtacks mostly. Not sure what these are. Old looking. It's a cool box. Not sure what I would use it for. All right, we're down to the bottom of the box here. More masking tape. Lots of little random bits of paper. Looks like some cartoons. Some ATC cards that have already been cut to size. Some charms. Look like these are some that someone gave me. It looks like there's some of different shapes. There's a couple key rings in here. More papers, more random papers. Some more fabric. More ATC cards that have already been cut. These cards, these fake cards that you get, or these gift cards, they're great for spreading glue and paint and other things. Some more little bits. Card that I can turn into an artist trading card. Random Christmas things. A little bit of pink paper. And we've got some more buttons. Looks to be vintage buttons still on the card. Streamline again. More buttons. These are ties to tags. They're very thin metal kind of material. Some fun silver buttons. Pretty. Silver and gray. Put all this with the button section. All right, we're down to the bottom now. Just gonna put everything left out here on the table, and then we can have a look through. A couple of vintage buttons here in the bottom that are looking pretty interesting. Let me see here. I'm just going to dump it out. Playing cards. ATC cards already cut out. More Christmas things. These are some collector stamps. International Red Cross stamp set. This one is called the Liberty series. This is Airmail series. Commemorative stamps. This one looks to be floral. Prominent Americans. I have no idea if these are worth anything. This one is also commemoratives. I'm going to keep all those together. I doubt they're worth anything, but you never know. You never know. Put them with the stamps for now. And then just random bits of paper, more stamps, more stickers. All right, that is just about it. Some random little buttons. This button is really cool. I'm pretty sure it's vintage. Probably came out of my mother's or my grandmother's stash. This is a little tape measure. Still in its packaging. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Now I have a big mess to clean up, but this is all part of me getting organized. Have a great day wherever you are in the world. Bye now.